Hey everybody, Dan here, doing another Theros, Born of the Gods Theros draft with y'all. This is my second attempt at one. Today, the first one went really badly because I was attempting to do like a funny voice. I was going to be Snappy Drafter, and it turns out it's nearly impossible to focus on what you're doing playing a game while you're doing a silly voice like that. So we got the Fellhide Spirit Binder, which I haven't got a chance to play with, but seems like a fine card. Elite Skirmisher, which is really good. Stormcaller is interesting. Nyxborn Triton is interesting. Nyxborn Wolf is a good card. Snake of the Golden Grove is a good card. I think technically, I think the best pick here is the Skirmisher, but I'm going to take this guy because I haven't had a chance to play with him yet, and I want to give it a shot. I like Ferrisbrand Tromper here. What's actually in here? Nyxborn Shieldmate and Ferrisbrand Tromper are the only two cards I really see that are kind of catching my interest here. Red-white is certainly a good color pairing, but I like the Tromper just on his own. I think he's a really solid card. And another Shieldmate and Tromper. I got to play with this card the other day. It was a blast, but I'm just going to go with the Tromper here. Just really solid playables. And I have no problem being in the heavy green deck, and you can certainly splash a Fellhide Spirit Binder. And if I'm untapping this guy and creating some giant Nessian Asp or something to attack with every turn, I'm going to be completely okay with that. Well, white seems kind of open to get this guy this late. Thunderous Might is no good. Farragax Giant is okay. Oh, the Rolliker is a decent little bestow guy. And but I'm working with Inspired, not Heroic right now. So I think the Sun Guide's straight up the best card in this pack right now. I think the Farragax Giant is kind of weak. Obviously, Charging Badger, as much as I love this card, isn't really in the discussion. I'm going to take the Sun Guide, just because I think it's the best card I was seeing there, and completely I'm taking Swordwise Centaur here. Fearsome Temper is nice. I don't see anything else I'm even remotely interested in at this point. So maybe I should have taken the Farragax Giant. Well, my second color is still wide open. I don't have to run this guy. That guy would be nice as well. This gets a little awkward, but it's whatever. We'll do what we can do. Have some fun with it. That's the most important thing, is having fun with it. So that's what we're doing. We got another fellow clan member over here. That's always nice to see. Information. See limited resources. He's in the clan with us. See, these dead spaces during these drafts are just tough when you're doing a draft video, because then you've got to talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk to try and kind of fill the space. But I love these guys. I love this guy. All very happy with that. This guy's going to come out later than these guys anyway. I'm inclined to lean towards the red right now, but literally nothing. I'll take the Shieldmate here. A lot of these guys going around, because I'm still open to white. I see nothing in green that interests me at all. I really don't like that guy. So we'll go this. Maybe we might be green-white. We might be. Then again, Fearsome Temper is a good card. I'll take a Fearsome Temper over that. Mortal's Resolve is a nice little combat trick. I like that better than the Reveler. Plus, I'm still not 100% sure I'm going to be in red going forward. I've definitely got good cards in red. This guy's got some question. I don't know. He feels like he's a really solid inspired guy. So you run him out on turn 4, you untap. You got some combat trick to keep him alive, then you untap with him and you start copying something huge. So, and these guys are just good on their own. Wow, this is our opening pack skirmisher wield? That's a little surprising. I think this guy's better than that. So Dawn to Dusk is a piece of removal. Starbreaker is a creature I'm never going to want to main deck. I'm going to take Dawn to Dusk. I think it's got a better chance of actually making our deck if we're in red. And we get another Starbreaker, which I'm completely taking over this archetype because I don't like that archetype. I don't want to main deck this guy. Ha! Charging Badger. Taking him anyway. I know he's not good, but I'm fond of him. Look, he's so angry and furry, and he's got them sharp little teeth, and he's going... Ugh, it's a flyer, I guess. So, I guess I'm in white, maybe? I guess it's kind of looking like I'm going to be green-white heroic, which doesn't necessarily thrill me. Starbreaker that I don't want to play. I mean, if I go up against a deck that's really heavy bestow, then he's okay. Hythonia the Cruel. Cripes Almighty. One of the premier rares in this set. So my first inclination is to take Lightning Strike because it's one of the best pieces of removal, if not the best piece of removal. Voyaging Satyr is so good because it ramps you. I'm not sure. So let's see, I don't want to play this. I'm unlikely to play that. So white is still open for me. And it feels more likely than red. Oh, an Ordeal is actually really good too. This is a tricky pick considering what I started with. I'm gonna go with the Ordeal. It's probably the wrong pick. Huh, and a Lightning Strike comes again. Even though I'm clearly green-white at the moment. I don't have a whole lot of guys to launch with the Pegasus. I'm just going to take the Lightning Strike. Now I'm wishing I had taken that other Lightning Strike. And Annex and Simene. Wow. Nylea's Disciple here fits in best with what I'm doing, I think. So let's go with that. Battlewise Valor is good, and so is Savage Surge. And Battlewise Valor gets me a Scry, so I'm going to go with that. So I think we're not in red at this point. I'm sure the Pantheon is good if I can pants him up with something. Try that. Try and see how aggressive of a start we can get here. Not very, apparently. This terrible. This draft is going very badly. Just saying. Making a bunch of really bad picks. I think the first one threw me. Oh, what the hell, it'll kill something. I think I actually go... Actually, you know what? Let me take the enchantment removal. That might come in handy later. These guys, I'd rather have the Skull Cleaver, but these guys kind of fit into what I'm doing right now. I really need like a Sedge Scorpion. I think let me hide the red for now, because I don't... Yeah, I really don't think I can be in red. I can be in 3 colors if I can get some fixing. Hide the Badger. We're not going to play the Badger. Yeah, Cavalry Pegasus is a flyer. I think there's no reason to not take him. Although Spearpoint Oriod is just a good. Do we go 3 colors? It's getting dicey. It's getting dicey, Dan. You're kind of losing your focus on this one. This is not going to go as well as the last draft, I can tell already. Just not going to happen. Not getting a whole lot. I mean, I like what I've got. Green isn't even my primary color anymore. I think I was a little too all over the map. We got to kind of settle down and focus for pack 3 here. I think we're actually heavier white than we are green at this point. It might not be worth running him. Red. We might end up white red and just cutting the green, which makes me passing that lightning strike very sad. We had such a good I don't know, let's see what pack 3 looks like. Let's see, our Hedonist is a 2-2 with potential upside, I suppose. Let's see if pack 3 can settle us into one of these 2 other colors here. Looks like green and white are our strongest ones right now with a solid red. Eesh. Well, that was kind of messy. See what pack 3 brings us. Come on, pack 3. Show me the money. What? I can't take that card. I can take a Wingsteed Rider, though. And happily take a Wingsteed Rider. Probably the best card in the pack. Well, the Cerberus goes a long way, that's for sure. Verdict is good. I think I need stuff to bestow this guy. Another Spearpoint Oriod wouldn't hurt. Yeah, so I guess we're red-white heroic. In which case, Skull Cleaver is probably something I want, or Chosen. 15 creatures. See, I want to try and not play that. I want to try and not play that. A lot of those creatures are green. This is going to be awkward. Sedge Scorpion is good. Skull Cleaver is good. What do we have if we hide the green? Not much. See if we can do this, hiding the green. Cyclops. I think we're going to end up with a weak red-white deck. That's what it's looking like. Hide blue, hide black. Everything we have in red and white, which isn't terrible. Deal, Riscos, some temper. We've got a lot of heroic trigger guys here, so those guys, this guy. 6. It's not really a great curve though. Donda Dusk I don't want to play. Demolish we're not going to play him. And we can still play the Spirit Binder. I don't want to play the Dream Finder, but it's not unplayable, I guess. I mean, casting this guy and then suiting him up with this would still be okay. That's really high up in the curve, though. So we've got Anger, we've got Priest of Erois, which I'm just not going to do that. Anger of Gods is still worth any money. I'm just going to take it for the money and maybe sideboard it. Titan Strength. Really shy on creatures here. You know what? He fits the high end of the curve. See, that's a 3-5 for... So 5-6. I've got a couple human creatures. I think he's going to be good, but this is turning out to be kind of not a good deck. Nope. We were looking to get green and we just ended up not doing it. And now we're suffering. Oh, we're going to Skull Cleaver back. That's okay. I wouldn't have minded that ordeal, but we'll go Yoke Docks. And he'll get the job done eventually. So do I want a Dreamfinder or a Titan? I'm going to keep the Titan in over the Dreamfinder. So this is not unplayable. I'm not thrilled. But I'm not completely disappointed either. I mean, either the Yoke Docks or the foil. Maybe I can. I'm not going to play Messenger Speed. Boulder Fall. I mean, I can target my own guy with my Portent. I don't need to target my opponent's creatures with that. So Silent Artisan or Wild Celebrants. I think I actually play the Celebrants. He may have some random upside. I tend to doubt it, but anyway, it's not unplayable. So Yoke Docks, Soldier, Shield Mate, 2 Titan Strength, Edelweiss Valor, Lightning Strike, Ordeal, Sun God, Main Deck Array, Fearsome Temper, Skirmishers, 2 Skull Cleavers. That's not bad then. 2 Spear Point Oreads, a Winged Steed Rider. Get around a Portent. Spirit Binder, Cyclops, Celebrants. Give me room for 2 more cards. I don't feel like I want a main deck Anger of the Gods. It's going to do too much damage to my own. I mean, if I go up against another really aggressive deck, so what do I want? I need 2 more cards for my top end here. Titan is a 5-6 for 6. That's not terrible. I don't think I have. I've got 1 human, 2 humans, 3 humans, 4 humans. So his ability may be relevant, and then just what, another piece of big removal maybe? It's terrible removal. God, it's so clunky in this set, huh? Do I just put in Dawn to Dusk instead? For possible upside? Or do I just run Fleet Feather Sandals? I mean, it's a nice piece of equipment. It'll get my guys airborne. I'm not like thrilled about anything over here. Oh, I am short a body though. Try the not the messenger speed, the fleet feather sandals. And land. 98 split. Yeah, seems good. Alright, well this one seems kind of messy. Gonna post it anyway. I'll see you guys in round 1.
Why are there so many ostriches? I was promised only a few ostriches.